more old phone and comms goodness today. So what we have here today is a TigerAccess CPE 7500A VCP. So this is an ADSL modem, but this was taking a different look at how the service would be used. So as with most devices, we have our line input on here where your telephone line would come in, but unlike most, this doesn't need a microfilter. You have your line and you have your phone as printed on the label there, and this contains the microfilter, so there's no need for it. So you'd plug your phone line in here, you get your analog telephone out there and LAN out there. There is a 12-volt power supply in here. We have tried this and I don't think we had any real luck with it, so I'm not going to completely destroy it. We will take it apart nicely and just have a look in here. It's another older piece of tech. This is ADSL, and to be fair, we can't do an awful lot with ADSL because it's not as straightforward to set up as VDSL, but I think we'll keep this one around, especially as I feel that it may be suited to some of our slightly older kit. There won't be much in here again, as with most of these things. Everything is being done by ASICs, so I don't expect to see anything special in here. We want a 12-volt supply in the bottom, and I believe this is a 10100. It is a nice, chunky, solid unit. It turns out there is quite a bit in here. So we have the usual sort of trio of chips in there that we'd expect to see. And in this case, let's just have a look and see what we've got. So in this one, we actually have some lightning protection. So we have a fuse there on the line, and we have a gas discharge tube down there. What is this massive thing in the middle? No idea. HY6030004. We'll have a look at that afterwards and see what it is. We have more isolation going on up here. We have more isolation going on here for the Ethernet, so we've obviously taken a reasonable amount of precaution to stop this from nuking your equipment in the event of a lightning strike. Quite often when modems get zapped by lightning, it is the Ethernet cable that will take the brunt of it. I very much doubt that there is any form of routing going on with this. This is probably, I wouldn't say, well, we could be looking at PPPoE here. I wouldn't have thought there's any actual routing. We have an EEPROM of some kind down here which is connected to the ASIC. So we have our modem chip here. There's our balanced pair. So this looks like it might be, looking at where the tracks go, this might be an all-in-one subscriber line interface. And possibly, that's, which one's the phone? The bottom one's the phone. We've got an LED there as well. What I think is this is a combined subscriber line interface and microfilter. So this pair comes up to this here. This is our modem circuit, which is an Infineon PER 22811. That feeds the micro, which is a PEF 22822. And then that feeds this, which is an Ethernet chip, which is an Ultima 0619TT. That feeds our isolation, that feeds our Ethernet transformer, and that comes out here. And then we've got our power supply circuitry there. Not really much to this one. Again, like the Alcatel, it's very simple. Most of the heavy lifting is being left to the host to deal with. If we're doing PPPoE, then all this is doing is converting what's coming into there into something that the ADSL modem chip can understand, and the ADSL modem chip is just firing it straight out the port. VDSL requires slightly more encapsulation, but not much. It's a nice simple piece of kit. It's very dense, there's an awful lot of components on it. But yeah, there's that one. Not much to that one either, really. Becoming a bit of a theme here. Maybe we'll go for a router next. Take care.